welcome to the Truthful Truth, bringing you the truth of the world you see. I'm your host, as always, Truth. I have an extraordinary show for you today, for I have Mason Kane, specifically the one from 1B. Unfortunately, we couldn't reach the one from 1A. We're not exactly sure why. Hi.
Where's my paperwork?
Not here.
I was...
Welcome.
Who?
You are in my studio, Truth Studio. I'm Truth. Hi.
Hi.
Mason.
Al.
Welcome to the Truthful Truth. You're here to answer questions for the Watchers of the Multiverse.
What's the Truthful Truths?
I just explained.
Yeah.
It's my radio show for the Watchers of the Multiverse. You're here to answer questions because, unfortunately, you're important.
Shared sentiment, but continue.
Oh, you also?
Yeah.
Good. And based on previous things, I'm not exactly happy that I'm talking to you right now.
Okay.
Was it worth it?
Everything or just one specific?
First thing that comes to mind. Was it worth it?
In the moment.
Are you sure? Are you sure it didn't ruin everything for everybody?
In the moment.
Based on things you've done and messes that have to be cleaned up because of you. Why are you so sad? Seemingly all the time.
I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me anyone in the same position wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be.
Where do you get off? Jesus.
I'm not your biggest fan. I don't know if you can tell. What you do,
I've gathered,
is against me. As I'm Truth.
Against a radio show?
I am the cosmic being of truth.
Who runs a radio show?
For them, the Watchers of the Multiverse, they are very interested in this grand story of yours that you keep sticking your fingers in.
Buddy, you run a radio show out of a shitty one-bedroom apartment. It's...
Only because I want it to look like that. It's for the aesthetic.
A shitty one-bedroom apartment?
It's for the Watchers. It's for the Watchers. Who are you most afraid of?
Myself.
Why? Yourself is already dead.
No matter what I do, I cause a problem I can't fix. And then I try to fix that problem, and I only make another problem, and then another problem. I feel like things would be better if I didn't exist at all. But can't change that now, can I?
Unfortunately, you're required for things to come. Why did you save Archibald? That man cannot be worth it.
He might not be worth it, but what he stands for is.
And what does he stand for?
Well, different people. He stands for different things. But if I let him die, well, he had already died, but if I let him stay that way, then he would have just been gone. He stands for, in my eyes at least, in that moment, hope. That at least I could save one more person. And I know that I didn't save him, and he's not there anymore, but in the moment, that's what he was.
And now you have cursed him to live a life of pain and misery.
Yes, and now I've cursed him to live a life of pain and misery.
Can
You
you
think I
do
don't know
anything
that?
right?
You think I don't know that? I know that better than anyone. Besides probably him.
Can you do anything right? Given this massive power that no one ever should have to you.
I don't know, it seems like I'm pretty good at pissing you off.
I'm so glad I can bring just a little more joy into your life. You won't remember any of this.
I try my best to save people and make their lives better. I fail at that every once in a while, but everyone fails at things. It's just that my failures are more broadcasted and they're more spectacular than anyone else's.
Then why keep trying?
Because if I stop trying, then I admit I've lost. I admit that I can't save anyone else and I can't do anything for anyone. If I stop, I've given up on what I believe in and I've given up on myself. And that's the only thing I have left.
Who are you most afraid for?
Everyone? Catherine, the kid, Archie, Constance, anyone my life touches gets hurt. But I still keep trying. I just don't want anyone else to end up like Archie.
What is one time you wish you had rewritten the story, but either didn't or couldn't?
think I think I would have made it to where Archie never died in the first place, but that's not something I'm capable of. At least I wasn't in the moment, because I was the one that did it. And I can't change things I do. It would have been so much easier on everyone, him especially, if he never died in the first place.
What is your biggest regret? And would you still make the same choice?
I have a feeling you already know the answer to this one.
Archibald.
Yeah. I do admit that because of his state and what it will likely do to everyone and everything, I do regret bringing him back. But if I was in the same situation with the same knowledge I had, I would make that choice over and over every time.
You were given this power for a reason.
Mhm.
And clearly, you squander it. Maybe you weren't the right choice. Have you thought about that?
Yeah,
Who do you think would have been a better?
well, haven't met them yet. I don't think there's anyone who would be a good fit. It's just too much it eats at you, knowing what you can do. I mean, no one deserves, no one should have this much power, but
You're right. Unfortunately, you having it is required for things to come. Things I have seen.
okay.
Why couldn't you kill Kane? Pity? Guilt? Your own reflection? Why?
I guess a mix of all of it. I wanted to, but when I looked at him, I just saw my own face looking back at me with tired eyes. He was a bad person. He was horrible. And he made all the wrong decisions, but it doesn't mean I had to let him end that way. I wanted to try to help him, but that's not possible now, is it?
Someone took that away.
Yeah, someone did.
I wonder who.
I bet you already know, you jackass.
Of course I do. I'm Truth. And even if I told you, you wouldn't remember. But I'm keeping that to myself just for the satisfaction of watching you find out.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me? I'm sure you have many. Everyone always does.
Why do you do this? Why? Because I'm assuming that since you said it's a radio show for the watchers. No, it's a television broadcast? What was it again? It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not the first person that's been here, and I won't be the last.
No.
So, what is it? Is it a sick game to you? Except for the ratings, I bet they're bad. Do you are you forced to do this by someone else, or
No one forces
do
me
you
to
just
do anything.
force you to get pissed off? Do you just enjoy watching people squirm? Because if you do,
I do this because they need to know. This is information that is important. And sometimes maybe I want to see certain people face to face, more directly.
God, You're sick.
I know everything. Well, almost everything.
There's something you don't know?
Certain individuals that have a purpose that I'm not aware of.
Humor me. Give me an example.
Have you ever met a man named Wilcox?
Not that I remember. I might have.
Across all of this vast multiverse, every single Brett Wilcox has had something terrible happen.
Okay.
And that means he's important. And I don't know why.
So life sucks for all of them.
All of them.
Wow.
But there is a reason. Something is causing it to happen. I don't.
That must piss you off.
Of course it does.
I
I'm
hope you
Truth.
never find out.
I will.
No, you.
I will, Mason. I always find out.
Sure.
You know, I think we're done here. I don't even know if this will make it to air. Your behavior today. But we'll meet again. Not here, of course.
Okay.
But
Will
one
be.
day, I'm gonna want to see that narrator face to face. Tell him what a shit job he's doing. Letting this happen to you?
Crazy idea. How about next time make it a 2-bedroom apartment? Move up in the
We're
world.
done, Belief. Thank you for watching.